Was that against oh, bloody hell, France. Right, yes, so feudalism. To become feudal, you need to click on Adopt Feudal Ways, which is a decision. It will tell you exactly what you need to do here. So the first thing you need is Absolute Tribal Authority, which you can find in the realm. It's this button up here. We are already Absolute Authority. Then the next thing you need is to be an Organized Faith. So we started out as Old Usteru, which is an unreformed pagan religion. You need to reform it, which we have done. You reform faiths by taking 3 of the 5 holy sites and having a bunch of prestige, and I mean it's a massive amount of, sorry, not prestige, piety, which we have done. We are now New Usteru as opposed to Old Usteru. We need to be at least level 2 level of fame. We are already distinguished, so we can do that as well. Development of the Chiefdom of Holland, which is your capital, needs to have at least 5 development. We have like 11 or 12. And then the most difficult bit, and the bit that's taking us for freaking ever, is we have to have completed every single innovation in the tribal technology era. So we have got 4 more innovations to go. So we're getting closer, and honestly, each one that you complete, the next ones are that much quicker, because you can focus down one at a time. So we're focusing down Casus Belli. It's going to take us another 22 years. Then we'll probably do Ledger. Wait, no, sorry, we're doing Ledger, which will take 16 years. Casus Belli will take 22. That will take 295, and that one will take 299. But these two are not being focused. Oh, and unfortunately the exposure is on Casus Belli. That's why it's 22 years. We're sharing this religion with the Dutch. Sorry, yeah. Shares religion with the Dutch. I don't understand that shares religion, because previously, I mean, with the Dutch makes sense, because there probably are Dutch counties which have Usteru. What made no sense was sharing it with the Armenians, which definitely do not. But anyway, we are trying to get through the innovations at the moment. Raided. May as well take out all of the stuff in this area, because there is a lot of money available. And the more we burn, the higher level I become. Do I think it needs a patch to make going from tribal to feudal easier? Not necessarily easier, but if you're already ruling over feudal territories, then yes. So what I'm saying here is if you have like 20% of your realm, then you need 1 less innovation. If 40% of your realm is feudal, then you need 2 less innovations. If 80% of your realm is feudal, then you need 4 less innovations, or something like that. So right now, because most of my entire realm is already feudal, it's just me. I'm just like, oh, how does this work? My vassals are like, yeah, we've been doing this for centuries. I'm like, I don't believe you. So if the majority of your realm is already feudal, then it should be made quicker, because you're already leading a feudal realm. It's just you who are too stupid to understand it, or something. Innovations are tied to culture, so could I have a child heir adopt the culture or potentially shift faster? Possibly, but where's the satisfaction in that? I've been doing this for so long now. It's religion, not faith. Armenians are a type of Christian. There must have been a Norse county somewhere that was Christian. Ah, yes, you're not wrong. So a patch to have feudal counties increase the speed of adoption. Yeah, I think that would be the best solution. The most reasonable solution. Yeah, I like the fact it's slow, and if you are somewhere in the backwaters of, say, Finland, it should still be slow. But if you're on the borders of what is already very definitely feudal France, then you should be able to embrace it that much quicker. Sorry, Finland. Finland's just what I think of when I think of, like, very, very pagan areas. Settlement of Cleve. An important stronghold to the Greater Cleves has fallen to my raiders. Now, Cleves What are you part of? Julik. And Julik is another one I would quite like. So bring me the plunder! Wow, Tilburg is valuable. 26 gold. And we dropped off our loot, just to make sure we don't lose it. It's easy to get this stuff lost on the way. Can I switch to clan? Don't know what you mean. Can't change the icons, Kalinas. And yes, I will drink your tea. And I will also say, because there have been a bunch of you and I'm very sorry, Crowler, Papa Norse, Becking It Soon, Floor 1976, K-Dog The Truth. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And Chunderlord, this one's for you. Raiding parties have to go home to drop off loot. Yeah, absolutely. And if you lose a battle while you're out looting, you lose all your loot, because they just steal it from you. Oh, it's a Muslim thing. Ah, okay. The last pagan area in Europe was Lithuania. Okay, interesting. With certainty, I took Alfred out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, she ran into a wounded doe. She had not hesitated in the slightest to bring it down. This is my daughter. Greatness awaits you. You become ambitious. Someone always suffers. Make sure it's not you. She becomes some sadistic. Well, this was a test. I hope you do better next time. Paranoid. No, ambitious is fine. Good girl. Ambitious and frail. And rowdy. I really, really wish you could rename children that you didn't name in the first place. Right. You are still too young. Nephew taken prisoner. Oh dear. Right, should check my prisoners, because we probably have a few. Yes, we do. We also don't have a court physician. You're the chief of Lille. I'm not letting you go. You should be okay. Demand conversion. Demand conversion. Demand conversion. Demand conversion. Conversion. And... oh, Duchess Bronwyn of Brabant. I'm going to keep you for the time being. Because Brabant is one of those places that I was thinking of attacking. And what issues do we have? I can invite champions. Do I need to? I have a feeling that we've actually got a cadre of very, very good champions. Yeah, we don't really need any at the moment. Although the next time I take like a kingdom, I'm going to need them again. What's the icon next to pin? Go to player character. Oh wow, there's a bunch of money down here. 20, 30. Like 2 more 20s. Fire and Blood. of Mons. And Mons is Brabant. Bring me the bounteous plunder. 20, 30, 30, 25, 22, 20. There's some serious money down here. Liberated your home county, Brugge. Brugge was actually my capital for a long time. When we were the Earldom of Flanders, it was the capital. It's only since becoming Kingdom of Frisia that we moved back to the Netherlands. So, Brugge at the moment is the second most developed. In fact, it might still be the most developed place in my realm. Development 13, development 12. Yep, it is. It's the biggest urban centre that we have. Dominic lost a war. Nephew was released. Friend died. Odium Infinitus. What? But he is my son. I guess he wants territory. I mean, actually I can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to revoke this guy's title. And then I'll give that to Odium. Because I can't control it. Which will probably make him the Jarl of Flanders eventually. Which I'm not necessarily... I don't necessarily like that. Taking territory from my family members and then giving it away. Or I can just let him join somebody else's court and then see how he does. Maybe he'll get given territories of his own. You know what? Fine. Leave court. Fly the nest. See what I care. At least then I don't need to bother about you. Nope. Go. Be gone, child. Upstart teenagers. Yeah, very much so. Well, I know who my heir is not going to be. That guy. Fire and blood. Cumbrae has fallen. Cumbrae is part of Brabant. Bounteous plunder. Still quite a lot of money down here. So now I'm actually one domain thingy over, but oh well. And then at that point, I am going to release my brother. He has an intrigue of 1. Yeah, I think I'm probably safe. Do I want him to have the claims, or do I want him to renounce them? He's actually bloody useless. No, part of that's because he's under house arrest. How long has he been in jail for? 6 years. I wish there was a way of banishing him. Gregarious, compassionate, impatient. Revoke title, so you would hate me for another 10 years. No, that... Oh, we're rivals. Yeah, you need to leave. So where is he now? Uppland, he's gone to Sweden. Fine by me. Death is a Death is a form of banishment, but again, I don't actually want to kill off my dynasty. This game definitely rewards keeping your dynasty around. This is one of the major differences between CK2 and CK3. Big dynasty means lots of renown. Lots of renown means you get more legacies. Legacies are powerful. Yeah, he's family. That's why I was so like, what do I do about you? And that's why I wanted to banish him. Just get him out the realm, but if he was already part of Sweden, then that's a lot less of a problem for me. I'm loving that part of it. Yeah, me too. It's a really big change and a really important one. Elen has been swayed. Elen is now very positive about us, so it's time to work on you. Elen is definitely the most powerful woman in my realm, except maybe the queen. And even then, not sure. Fire and Blood. This is in Valois, which I don't intend to take, so we'll burn the county. Okay, let's move over here. Unfortunately, we will take some attrition moving through that territory, but so be it. In fact, you know what? Let's head home and then go around here. Don't know why this takes attrition. Never do. Task finished. Duke Roger has finished increasing control. Lille could do with some control. So could Bologna. Let's do Bologna first. It's already half done. And what are my other councillors doing? So you're doing control. You're improving religious relations. You're improving domestic relations. And you're promoting the culture. Right, because we are completely Österu already. My glory is widely known. I am now illustrious, which means I can use ducal claims. So is there a breakdown of why? Yes, I do. So here we go. We can see how much renown we're getting every month, and remember, renown is what you spend for legacies. So we get 5.4 a month because we have 61 living members, 3 of whom are kings, 1 duke, 1 count, 1 duke by marriage, and 1 baron by marriage. So the higher the level of marriages you get, and this is where you can go full Habsburg, gets you more renown. So if you marry into other important families, you get renown for it. Which is why that marriage with the Carlings was such a big deal. And probably why the marriages with the Rurikids were such a big deal. But I think that might only count for dynasties which are of your level or higher. Plus the Carling one got you beer discounts. I'm not sure I'd want a discount for Carling. Carlsberg maybe, but Carling? No. Horrible stuff. It's the British Budweiser. Does anyone know how to choose sides in duchy versus vassal wars? Grandson has a duchy and keeps ending up in wars with his vassals in his duchy, but I can't figure out how to support him because he's always outnumbered. Yeah. Right click and see if you can get an alliance with him, or offer to join war. Carlsberg's your jam. Yeah, Carlsberg's nice. Another learning lifestyle. We're getting through these pretty quickly. Apostate, I would think. 20% of the council is primary skills added to your own. I was wondering how that worked. Okay, that is really powerful. Because in CK2, half of your councillor skills were added to your own, so there was like your skills and then also your realm skills. But they've changed that, clearly. How many bloody places do I need to loot before I'm recognised as a Viking? My son. Cool. Let's have another kid. Who we shall call Aurelius. May you grow to be strong and wise. Your wife wearing the traditional birthing helmet. I mean, it probably is in my realm. We do fight quite a lot. Fire and blood. Bring me the captives. And now, like, we're further away from my borders, no attrition. So it's definitely not a distance from borders thing. Does the Viking event trigger while you're still raiding? I think so. Actually, should have probably gone to there. Oh well. And we're definitely losing manpower. Lotharingia does outnumber us now if they fancied fighting. See, this takes attrition, this doesn't. Why? Betrothed can marry. Okay. In fact, if I get 20% of my steward skill, I wonder if that's going to allow me to get another holding. Again, no attrition. Call to war! The Corinthians are at war with the county of Hanover. Of course. Though, you'll need to wait until I'm done with my raiding. Priorities and all that. Unless, of course, I get full. Engulfer comes of age. So Engulfia is a steward learning character. This is the cowardly paragon. Honest, content, and lazy. He would make a terrible ruler and a great vassal. Frail and quick. I mean, if there's two traits that my family seems to correspond with right now, it's frail and quick. She's just an ambitious. Those are... No, I don't want ambitious, because then you won't be just a good vassal anymore. What about for prestige? Oh, these are Afmanzors. These are the former Swedish kings. So where are you in charge of? Gästriklandia. The one part of Sweden that Sweden doesn't own. Probably not a good alliance. Bornholm. Which is actually a vassal of Denmark. Oh, these are Sigurds. Delicate, though. Unfortunately, I'm getting quite a few delicate characters in my family. So I'm not sold on that. Yeah, I think I will actually marry you to Denmark. Hold on, you're related. I thought I saw the blood thing to say that you're related. Wait, that's somebody else. Where's Denmark gone? There you are. Yes, you are related. Cousins. Okay, glad I didn't do that. There don't actually seem to be very many good matches. Oh, you're not cousins. Sadistic, calm, arrogant. That doesn't seem like a very good match. High Chieftain. That's a long way away. Not really a useful alliance. Now that is one I can get behind. Claims on Lancashire? Done. You're related as well. Son of a... Which one was that? You're fine. Except that this loses me prestige. I think you're going to need to hold steady there, buddy. We'll find someone for you, eventually. Probably. Problem is spending your dynasty so wide, everyone's your cousin. True. Everyone in a position of power is anyway. Why would you want to marry for prestige? Why not? Mansa Musa's dynasty is in both start dates, so that's interesting. Whoa! 36. Wow, okay. That's a lot of attrition to get there. How about we do this? I won't. No, we're full. We're full. We're full. We're full. We're full. And there we go. Home sweet home. No attrition taken. Oh, we're fighting East Francia for this. She has 240 men. Interesting. Yeah, we're kicking their ass already. Alright. So if I disbanded you, would it take longer? It would take you 6 months. So because I had a raiding party out at that time, I can't return home and replenish. I'm just attacking with 600 men. Sorry, 2,000 men. Slightly more than 600. Alright, let's do this. Wasn't Ingolfer that I liked the most. It was Frody, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll see what you're like when you come of age.